Hello, everybody, and welcome to Area Training today. I've sent a few voice notes where I've been singing today, so I'm going to refrain from doing that right now. And as I have said a couple of times, and on the actual flyer for this training, today is about three things. So one, a confession from me. Two is energy, and three is goals as a team and personal goals for you as well. So my first point is the confession, and that is that I have never done the 30 days as instructed by Arbonne. Boo, I know, boo. And I've been in this business now for a year. So I'm going to tell you that when I first joined the business, I was like, I'm not even interested in the nutrition. Like, don't even talk to me about the nutrition. I'm not going to talk about that. Like, I'm a nutritionist. No, I was really, really weirdly not into just hearing about it. And I just assumed that I wasn't going to get involved. Anyway, when I actually did start to look at the nutrition, I was like, oh, this is actually amazing. And now I absolutely love the nutrition. However, I've still not done the 30 days. And the reason, well, there is no real reason, but I'll just give you my lame excuse, is because I have been like, you know, I've got a healthy diet. I know that I'm not allergic to anything or intolerant to anything. So I just do what I do with my diet. I know what I'm doing, and that's that. But what I've really realized is that it's not that I need the 30 days for weight loss or whatever else, but I do need it for my business. And if I'm not doing it, then I'm not going to grow my business in the way that I want to. And I know that we all have goals with this business, but my goal is to absolutely like sprint. And how can I do that if I've not even done this program? So along with my confession, I know that there are other ones of you who also haven't done it because we've had the discussion. So I basically have decided that I am absolutely doing it. I pretty much do it anyway because I usually have 1 to 2 shakes a day. I'm always having 1 shake a day at least, and I absolutely love them. But I'm committing to myself, so putting it out there to the team that I'm going to be doing this from Monday. And the reason why I'm doing it from Monday is because if anyone else wants to do it with me, then I want to create a separate WhatsApp group to basically like help you all through doing it. So it's only going to be about the 30 days. It's only going to be about your journey with that, nothing to do with Arbonne, nothing to do with your progress with Arbonne, but I want to help you with my knowledge of nutrition to actually work through the 30 days as well, and we can all chat about it and say like how you're feeling, because what I do know is that when I am on it with Arbonne nutrition, my energy is like, oh, I did sing. I said I wasn't going to, but anyway, that is what my energy is. So yeah, it's like I have wild energy. Like I've been up since 5:30 this morning, no, earlier, 5:20, and I feel great. I've had a couple of fizz sticks, I've had a protein shake, and I feel fabulous. So that is what I'm doing from Monday. And I know that like so many people, you know, do the 30 days and it's not about weight loss. It's not about anything to do with that. It's about the energy. And also on a side note, it absolutely explodes their business. And I've kind of dipped in and out, like I said, but never fully committed. So committing 30 days from Monday, greens and all, every day to the whole thing on it. So if anyone wants to join me, message me separately and we will set it up in a separate WhatsApp group. And then you've got obviously time between now and Monday to order it, get your stuff in, and we can all go together and do it as a team. So yeah, I also wanted to tell you a bit about what the 30 days is, because obviously some of you might not know, some of you might have done it, not done it, whatever. Some of you are very new. So I want to just give you a bit of a taster as to what it actually is. So I'm going to just show you a PDF in a minute, but I'm physically going to show you a few of the products. So this is the protein. And you've got this month, you will have seen that you can actually customize any protein on the 30 days. So this is a cinnamon one, which we all absolutely like went wild for when it came out, to the point that it broke the internet, and the internet was literally like Kim Kardashian's bum that time, like Arbonne did that. So everybody went wild for that protein. This is the normal flavored chocolate, so you can get that, and you can also get the marble flavor, which, just a secret, is basically vanilla and chocolate mixed together. So anyway, it's very nice. They're all very nice. My favorite is chocolate and also the cinnamon. Vanilla is my least favorite, but I do have vanilla. Anyway, that's that. Then you've also got the fizz sticks, which are here. they come in a box like this, and they are a little sachet that you put in your drink. I mean, you all probably know this anyway, but just for people who are new as well, I'm just telling you. And they are a mixture of natural caffeine from green tea extracts, vitamin B12, all this amazing stuff inside that I don't really understand how it works, but it makes me have more energy than a triple espresso. Like, I'm not even joking. Fizz sticks are like ridiculous, and you know that I'm not like selling it to you because you're already an Arbonne, so I'm genuinely like being serious. It's crazy how amazing they are. Then you also get 2 proteins, you get 2 boxes of Fizz sticks, you also get 2 of these detox teas, which is, oh, maybe they don't call them that anymore. Oh my god, that's amazing, because I hate that they call them detox teas, but they're actually called herbal infusion blend tea, so that's great. And they're just literally tea, fruit tea basically, so they're very nice. And then you also get, which is something that I did have, which I absolutely loved, is the body cleanse. So that was, I never used to get that, because you can get a choice of 3 products at the end. So you can get Greens Balance, Body Cleanse, or Fibre. And I always used to be like, well, I'm not getting the Body Cleanse, it's only got 7 days in it, like why would I get that when I can get the other 2 and they last for way longer? But I've since had the Body Cleanse, and again, I don't really know that much about it, which is probably bad. Check the Meet the Product sheet. But it just made me feel great, made me feel amazing. And like, not a cleanse, because we don't need a cleanse, but yeah, it was great. Really, really, like, made me not feel hungry at all, and I just really enjoyed it. Anyway, so that's that. The Greens Balance, as we know, well, Claire has it every day and she's really good with it. I'm not so good, which is part of my confession. So Claire has it with Skin Elixir and ice, and that's it. Greens, no? Unmute yourself. Go ahead. Say what you do.
I have 2 scoops of the greens, not 1, 2, with the Skin Elixir, and a quarter of the fibre, and a digestion, and then cold water, and you added ice to yours because you're a diva.
Thank you, Claire. So if you all got that, 2 scoops of greens, Skin Elixir, Digestion Plus. Why am I making this harder for myself to try and repeat you? Fibre and ice, because let's be divas. So this is the Digestion Plus, which is also in a sachet, and that is really, really good. So it contains enzymes which help us to break down certain foods. So each food is broken down by a certain enzyme. So lactose is broken down by lactase, and fats are broken down by lipase, and blah, 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 as per all the different types of food that we eat. And that contains that in it. So it's really, really great for your gut health, for your digestion. So yeah, that's what I'm doing as well. I'm going to use Claire's method on that one. And then that's basically everything I think that's included in the 30 days that I've got around me. So yeah, I know that it's going to make me feel amazing. I know it's going to give me loads of energy. I'm going to track my progress, not necessarily even on social media, but I'm just going to track my progress so that then I can be like, this is what I've done. This is my results. This is how great I feel. Because you've got to remember as well, not everyone that wants to do the 30 days wants to lose weight. So you want other testimonials as well, like that we heard on Sunday training, that she was like, I did the 30 days and my energy was amazing. And that's what I'm going to get as well. So that is what I am doing. And also just remember as well that when you're adding in kind of protein, energy, all the amazing nutrients from greens that we wouldn't have around in our food, in our body anyway, that's what the 30 days does for me. As in, not for me, because I'm not done it. I mean, in my opinion, what it's not, absolutely not, and I would never want you to advertise it in this manner. It's not a detox, it's not a fad diet, it's not a quick fix, although, it's going to give you instant energy, but that's not how Arbonne advertises it. That's not how anyone advertises it. It's a lifestyle. It's like, let's add more protein into your diet because pretty much 99% of the world doesn't have enough protein. So that's kind of what it is. And also, Arbonne is not a medical advisor, so we'll never say like XYZ as facts, and it's just advice. So there are doctors and there are researchers and nutritionists and health professionals who have given their opinions, but just as whenever you would recommend a restaurant to your friend doesn't mean you're a chef. And just as when you recommend a workout, you're not a personal trainer unless you are. And just if you recommend skincare, you're not a dermatologist. But what you are saying is, I've done this and I absolutely loved it, and these are my results and I love it because. So if we're not doing it, then we can't do that. We can't do the recommendations. So from Monday, 30 days, it is a go. Who is on it with me? So also the other thing is too, is that there is a Facebook group which you can put yourself in, or like let me know and I'll add you into it, that will tell you about the 30 days. It's got a really good PDF that I've downloaded. I can send that to you. It's great. I've got it on my phone. I've got it on my laptop. Like, it's really, really good for actually knowing what the products are, what the 30 days is, and that you can then like learn about the products yourself as well. So I'm actually just going to quickly share my screen so that you can see it. And this is what it is. So it is done by this Dr. Peter. And he basically gives all this information, and then it tells you all about it. And I'm not going to go through it properly, but it tells you all the benefits in terms of the skin, and it's living healthy inside and out. And obviously we all want these benefits, whether it is energy or gut health or skin, you know, all these things. It doesn't say it's about like losing weight. It actually doesn't say that, which I think is really, really nice, and it's really positive. So yeah, that's basically that. Lovely document, blah, blah, blah. I'll send it you if you want. Anyways, so the next thing that I wanted to talk to you about is energy. And this is a topic that I absolutely love, because there's always new things to learn about it. And one of the things that I will tell you, no nation in Arbonne doesn't have a connection to either like God or the universe or some kind of energetic pull, an energetic like faith. And that faith is really interesting, because I want to know from you, like, do you have faith that the universe has your back? And you don't need to answer me, it's a rhetorical question, but have a think, like, do you have absolute 100% unwavering faith that something, either the universe or God, has got your back in this world, and that you can talk to that thing and like have influence over it, not control, but like influence it by what you do? And I think it's really interesting what the definition of faith is. So the definition of faith is complete trust or confidence in something or someone, even without proof. So knowledge is different. Knowledge is when you're aware of something through observation or inquiry or acquiring information. So some people absolutely don't have any faith in anything, because they're so scientific and they're so like obsessed with reality, that unless it's actually like, this is a box, it's not there. I don't have faith in it, and I don't trust the universe. And if you are like that, then I want to help you to kind of, not even to like change your mind right now, because you're not going to, but to open your mind to the fact that these energetic forces are out there, and they are absolutely ridiculous. So like when you're thinking about someone and then they call you, like, that's the universe, and it's energy. It's the energy that you've put out there. And I had a ridiculous thing the other day, because I kept thinking about my auntie. She kept popping into my head, and she doesn't live nearby. And I was like, oh, I'll call her later. Like, I needed to call her to ask her a favor and to ask her about something, but I didn't want to call her, because then I would have to like be on the phone for ages and whatever. So I just like kept putting her out of my mind. And then I was like, all day I was thinking about her, and I was like, no, I'm definitely going to call her later. And I sat down to call her, and I shit you not, she called me, and she was like, oh, hi, I'm outside your apartment, I'm in the area. I was like, no, you're not. And she literally was downstairs underneath my apartment, because she'd come into Manchester like to meet some friends who had come from London. Like, it was ridiculous, but like, that's the universe, in my opinion. So if you're now thinking, what a load of absolute codswallop, not that anyone would think in that word, but anyway, then I want to help you to open your mind. So when you're thinking about energy, like, I want you to have the same approach almost to energy as you do to like the knowledge of something being in black and white, and almost like push the boundaries of your like mental comfort zone in terms of like, is it black and white? No, then it's not real. Is it black and white? Yes, then it's real. Like, let's push those boundaries a bit to kind of think outside that, and that will help you in life in general, and just being more positive, and also definitely with your business. So this is how like believing in energy and the energetic forces actually starts. And I want you to know there is no difference between raising £1 million or £1,000 or getting 1,000 QV into your business or 10,000 QV into your business. The only difference is your faith that it's going to happen, and your block thinking it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. Well, no, it's not, because you're literally attracting the not. And everything is energy. So energy is everything, as you might have heard being said, but it actually is a science. So the science is quantum physics. And I, surprise, surprise, I'm not a quantum physician. So this is obviously Googled information, but just bear with me. So I'm going to read you out a few different bits that I've kind of researched and to really like help the very scientific minds. So quantum physics proves that solid matter does not exist in the universe. And atoms, which everything is made up of, are not solid, but they actually have 3 different subparticles inside them, which probably you remember from like high school science. So protons, neutrons, and electrons. And the protons and neutrons are packed together in the center of the atom, whilst the electrons like whiz around the outside really, really fast. And they move so fast that we don't ever actually know exactly where they are from like one split second to the next, because they're always like whizzing around. So actually, the atoms that form objects and substances that we know as like solid things are actually made up of 99.99999 space. And so they're made up of like nothing, like energy. So because everything is made up of these atoms, which are an energy force, this shows us that everything is made up of energy. So hopefully that makes sense. And the energy that like makes up us is the same energy that makes up money and this box. I'm loving this box tonight, and trees, and like the chair that you're sitting on right now, and the phone that you're on, and the laptop, and everything. Like it's all made of the exact same stuff. So like everything is energy, like money is energy. And this has literally been like researched and proven time and time again. And one quote that I saw online, which I absolutely loved, was, if quantum mechanics hasn't profoundly shocked you, you just haven't understood it yet. Everything that we call real is made up of things that cannot be regarded as real. So really, if this isn't like, oh my God, this is wild, then you probably just need more information, just like the Arbonne business. Surprise, surprise. So now I want to tell you about a study that was done. And I would also love to know, like, does this interest you? Because I just think like learning about different studies and stuff is so interesting. And it will absolutely make you change the way that you speak to yourself and the words that you use in regards to yourself. So basically, it was this scientist called Masaru Emoto, Masaru. It was not a word, a letter, Emoto. And he basically did this like rice and water experiment. And he essentially did a water experiment where he got like 2 glasses of water, and he froze them and took pictures of the ice crystals under a microscope. And what happened to them was that the words that were the water that was exposed to words like I love you, thank you, I appreciate you, happiness, happy, truth, or like really nice music, turned into like gorgeous looking crystals. And the other water that was exposed to words like you make me sick, Hitler, I want to kill you, I hate you, you're disgusting, turned into like really ugly looking, horrible, like not crystals. They don't even look nice under the microscope. Like obviously that was like absolutely mental. So he then from there did loads of other experiments and whatever. And he then did this task that he asked other people to do. And you can look at it on YouTube. And it was basically a task where he asked people to have 3 different jars of rice. One would be labeled with the word love, the next would be labeled with the word hate, and the next would be nothing. It would have no label. And for 30 days, so ironically, 30 days for him, 30 days for us, he would then ask people to basically speak to the jars of rice every day. They were within water, by the way, so it was rice and water. I'll send you a link if you get to the next bit. So sorry, just obviously choking on the emotion of the experiment. So yeah, he basically asked the people, to the jar that said love on it, to say really nice things to it, like, I love you, you're amazing, you make me happy, just words in itself, like happy, love, nice, whatever. And then the hate jar would hear obviously insults and you're ugly, I hate you, like all the put downs and the horrible things. And then the final jar would just be ignored. So like, obviously when you're ignored, that is sad. And in every single case that was done, the rice in the love jar stayed perfectly white. The rice in the hate jar grew spores and mold and went disgusting and smelly. And sometimes it actually like went gloopy, like grim disgustingness. And then that was the same for the one that got ignored. So it was all like vile, basically. And sometimes actually the ignored rice was worse and more smelly than the hated rice, which is so crazy. Like, that is absolutely mental, do you not think? And very, very interesting from just literally an experiment that you can do in the kitchen. So that is basically saying that water is just as much energy. Like those two experiments, one with the crystals, one with the water and the rice, it shows that like water takes on the energy of like the love or the hate. And also remember, it's not even heartfelt. You don't love the rice, or you don't hate the rice. So you're actually not even as intense as you would be if you were speaking to yourself or if you were speaking to somebody else. So take a mild form of those emotions and look what the results are. And it really just shows everything has and is energy, including the words and thoughts. And also, you've got to remember that our bodies are made up of majority water. So what is happening to us when we're saying these words to ourselves? You're never going to do well in your business. What are you even bothering with this for? You're a loser. You're ugly. You're fat. Blah, 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 blah. Bored. You know, we're taking on the same energy and turning gross and disgusting as that rice in the water. And that is absolutely like unacceptable. And I will not have that for any of you because I love you all. So we are changing that. I want us to all be the love rice jar. I am the love rice jar. That could be a new affirmation. And let your body and everything that your body is made up of have the opportunity to take on all these amazing thoughts and the intentions and the love and the appreciation for yourself that you have around you. And that's the thing, like if our words hold energy, and just like this water does, then we're very, very sensitive to it. So I want you to remember that and think about it when you're, you know, speaking to yourself, and even when you're speaking to other people, and, you know, just remember that. So I have got a challenge for you, and I want you to do the water and rice experiment. So I'm going to send you a link to it. I'll put it on the WhatsApp group, or if you're not in it, I'll send it you separately. And I already know, or I think I do, what you will do. So I'm saying that you're going to fall into 3 categories. One category of you will think this is really stupid, I'm not doing it. 2, you'll think, oh, this is actually really interesting. You'll do it, you'll put the labels out, and then after a few days you'll be like, oh, I can't be arsed, and you'll forget it. And the 3rd group of you will actually do it, will have so much faith in energy and the universe afterwards, and you will be wowed by the results. So hopefully you will prove me wrong who are in 1 and 2, and you'll all be in 3. But what are you going to do? Are you going to do the experiment? Like, especially if you don't have faith in the universe, then just do it and let's just see what happens. And I'm gonna do it, surprise, surprise, and I am gonna document that on social media because I think it's really cool and it's really interesting for people to know, just to help people to see like the things that you're saying to yourself are really strong and really strongly affecting you, and absolutely can completely change your day and your energy and everything. And then also another thing which you will have seen if you went to certain trainings that have been on recently, but Francis and Stuart, who are 2 guys in Arbonne who are amazing, basically do this thing where if one of them's being negative, the other one says, what do you love? So if Francis is like, oh, I hate the weather, or like, I hate this, or like someone in my team's doing this and someone's quit and like blah, blah, blah. Stuart's like, well, what do you love? And I've started doing it now with Josh, and obviously it's annoying, don't care. And it genuinely like changes the mood like that. So I'm going to do this with you guys now. And when you're having a pity party or complaining, I'm gonna just swoop in with a what do you love? And you have to tell me, what do you love? Like, I love Arbonne, first thing that came to mind, surprise, surprise. Or I love the fact that I can walk, or I love the fact that I can see out of my eyes, or I love the fact that I don't know, whatever it is for you. Like, that's what I'm going to do for you, and ask you to just say back to me what you love, because I don't want to hear the negativity. I don't want to turn into a gross, goopy, rice, smelly, vile jar. And I don't want you to either. So I want us all to be the happy rice jar and understand like how powerful that is. So, final thing that I'm going to speak to you about today is goals. And what I think is really important in this business is having goals, but also having goals that like are driving you, not stressing you out. And, you know, this may come as a surprise to you, but I can actually get quite stressed about things sometimes if I'm like putting loads of pressure on myself. So I really just wanted to like strip this business back to absolute basics. And like, I am pretty sure that no one on this call is like, Robin, I hate you for introducing me to Arbonne. Like, how could you? Because you're here. So clearly you've not been too offended by the fact that I gave you this beautiful opportunity to do the business. But also, like, we all know it's amazing. So Arbonne helps people. Like, that is it. It either helps people to have better skin, to have better health or energy, or lose weight because some people want to, or whatever it is in terms of the products, or it helps massive belief in themselves, massive belief in them, in their self-confidence, massive skill set increase, like on another level, and their finances. So all those things that I think of when I'm like talking about the business, they're how I'm helping people. And all those different things like mean something different to every different person, but it's all like a byproduct, like, and even the money is like a byproduct of everything else, of like, you've got better skin, you've got better energy, you've got better friends, you've got better people in your life, you've got better confidence, and you've got better love for yourself, and you're a happy rice jar. So I really want to kind of come together as a team this month and like be a team, because we've got an amazing team, and I want us all to pull together and actually help people in their lives. And that is the goal. We're not like, yes, fine, if you've got QV goals, totally, I'm all here to support you with that. But my goal for the whole Magnetic team Magnetic, sorry, Claire, I know that makes you cringe, don't care, is to help 30 people with their lives. And that would literally be amazing. If we can pull together as a team and help 30 people, like, you've changed 30 people's lives. Like, we don't get to do that in our normal jobs. That's amazing. So whether it's their skin, their health, their self-confidence, their finances, whatever, I don't mind. I just want to go out and do that together. And I want us to like post in the WhatsApp group, like let each other know what we're doing. Let's help each other, help other people. And like pull together as that goal. So I've never like declared my goals, my personal goals to you and like updated you in the group, but like, that's why I feel like as a team, if we've got a team goal, then we can all have goals together, and we can all go at our own pace still, but like the focus is on helping people, and that is what this business is about. So one of you's already said to me this month that you want to help 5 people out of the 30, which is amazing, and I love that. So like, for you, what is your number? Like, how many people do you personally want to help? And like, I sat with someone today who has got really bad eczema. She's gone vegan, and she wants to lose weight. Like, if I didn't then tell her about these products, like, what am I doing? Like, I'm doing her a disservice. So that's why I want you to think about it. Like, it's not about you, it's about the person that you're talking to. And obviously then we did chat, and she's doing the 30 days with us, and she's getting the skincare, and she's like absolutely buzzing about it. In the same way, I've got my mother-in-law's friend unfortunately has cancer, and she's like, I'm dying to find some vegan makeup because I've gone vegan now, because that's what they've told me to do. And I was like, well, you can buy some off me if you want. Like, what am I going to do? Not tell her? Like, ridiculous. So helping more people. And if you think of it like that, then it makes you feel like it's not about you, it's about everybody else. And when you start listening to people and their needs, you then become like the helper. And that's amazing, because that is what you are, and that is what you're passing on with this business. So yeah, decide your number of people who you want to help, and like, let's go and find the people to help. And yeah, like I said, like, I don't think anyone in this group would be like, Arbonne hasn't helped me in some way. Whether you're brand new or whether you've been in it for 6 months, I know that 99% of you will be like, yeah, I love this business. So yeah, I'm not saying 100%, by the way, just because I feel like you can never be 100% sure when it's not your opinions. Anyway, so the last thing that I want to do is just to tell you that I'm going to be putting in the group like different check-in points where you can like book calls with me, check in how you're doing. Like, I'm absolutely here for you whenever your time is that you need. Obviously I don't have a whole million loads of time. That doesn't make any sense. But actually, I'm just going to pause the thing. No, I'm not, because the people are watching on the replay. Yeah, but I'm going to give you times. And then if you're ever unavailable for those times, then Jess has also said that she's going to help out as well. So if you don't know Jess, she's above me in the Arbonne family. So yeah, absolutely here for you. Can't wait to smash this month. Can't wait to see our rice grow and die, and can't wait to do the 30 days. So yeah, I've got a comment. Let me see what it says. I am actually going to start recording.